was it. That's the last one for me. I am starving. I need to eat.
All right,
something.
we're gonna get some food now.
I need to eat.
And we're out of here. Mama Bear, we gotta go left.
Bye, motorcycle
Where's the little
show.
bag? You got it?
Bye, motorcycle show.
Juices, baby. What's going on? What's good, guys? Mike and A.
It's in the building.
Checking out the New York City Motorcycle Show. Very excited. Gonna see some bikes. Maybe show you guys around, see what it's all about out here. It's beautiful. And we're excited, man.
In the building.
It's the Greek without the bike.
All right. Well, this one started out as a 2013 Panigale. It was a crashed bike that we bought, and we wanted to do a project. Me and my boss, Richie Alexander, and we just went to town. You know, we kind of came up with we want to do a naked kind of Street Fighter cafe kind of theme. This thing is totally not the same as it was. The real challenge with trying to do a naked version of like a new sport bike is hiding the electronics.
Yeah.
Because where are you going to put them?
Because the fairing usually covers it all up.
Exactly.
Okay.
So with the trellis frame that we have on the outside, perimeter frame, all the electronics are behind these plates.
Nice.
The monocoque is still the actual frame.
I'm seeing this is custom design.
Yes.
Everything else, right?
This is all custom. This subframe is a pure bond subframe, but also modified to accept this piece. K-Tech suspension across it, Ducati Performance rear sets. A lot of electronics come through here. The rectifier regulators in the swing arm, all the wiring from over here, showing the brake line, the charging wires, the speed sensor. Everything is going through there.
It's an amazing cleanup job. Actually, as I'm looking at this, guys, this is a Panigale. There's no wires. Everything's hidden.
That's exactly what it was.
Really amazing cleanup job, man. Seriously.
Exhaust is fully custom. Obviously, I just wrapped it as well. This actually has a STM dry clutch conversion slipper.
That's what I was gonna tell you. R&D wet clutch.
Not anymore. Not this one.
You guys got to look at this. This is conversion to dry clutch. Amazing.
Yeah, obviously, you know, we wanted to keep it retro with Ducati, where all the old Ducatis had dry clutches.
Yeah.
This one doesn't, but we got an STM conversion kit, full race slipper, dry clutch.
Oh man, this is what a Street Fighter by Ducati would look like if they come back on the market with a Ducati Street Fighter. This is what it should be.
Yeah. It's not a show bike. This is a full-on, you can ride it like as hard as you want to ride.
And I'm not a big fan of chrome rims, but you guys, damn, the whole thing. Like there is no miss on this bike.
No,
There's no miss.
Man, I really appreciate that. I really do.
Wow, it's heavy though. Wow. Oh shit. I love the new front end though. Yo, you gotta do like a pre-stretch before you do this. Look at my elbows and
Rear subframe's different. The R1 forks on it. It has traction control and ABS. Bearing and stuff changed on the front. Bigger brakes on the
I love the aesthetics, the new front aesthetics
It
stuff.
looks good. It's got just preload and then compression and rebound on both the front forks. And then on the rear it has compression, rebound, and preload also. So it's fully adjustable.
I heard that voice. I know who that is.
Here's my good buddy Clutch First.
Clutch First in the building.
I'm going to interrupt this vlog with my own right now. Here we go.
Oh man.
They're talking to each other.
But yeah,
Mike, you like it?
I love the new aesthetics on it. You know, he's just giving me a rundown on the bike and telling me what's new on it. Feels a little bit lighter, but this is definitely Eve's thing. For you guys that doesn't know who 650 Eve is, well, that's kind of stupid. Okay, this guy, he will put the smack down on you. By the way, he's extremely tall. You can't tell in the videos, but
Kind of tall.
he's not kind of tall. He's like ridiculously tall.
But yet I still manage to fit on these bikes somehow. I don't even know.
Look at me. I'm a short guy, okay? I'm like elbows and knees. He's practically above this thing when he's riding it, so pretty crazy. Aesthetically, they've done an amazing piece with it. ABS is on there now. Compression and rebound from R1, the forks, fully adjustable in the back. I don't know, man. If I could have this.
We gotta get you to take delivery, Mike.
No, if I could be like 650E and have several of some of the most beautiful
First things
bikes.
First, you gotta move from the big city to a cow town. Once you move to a cow town, anything's possible.
Broke life. Saying.
We now return you to his regular scheduled vlog in progress. Hey, look at this crew.
Hey guys, I'd like to introduce you to the famous photographer. He does pornography.
Soft porn, but only with nails.
His Instagram is RedTube. This is the
Right there. That girl right there.
which one? This one?
Really?
No, show the one with the crease. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of photos he perfects on his thing. It's Honda time.
This is a single seater, no passenger pegs. That one has the passenger pegs.
So this is the entry into new tech.
Yeah, they're finally, kept up with what's going on out there. 180 horsepower was ranked.
It feels really tight to my. I feel like if I'm like this, I'm touching my knees.
Well, when you hug it and you put some tank pads on, you put those sticky wear, you have a suit of track.
A friend of mine is very excited about this bike, so I'm like, let's go and take a look at it, and then we're just doing it.
A lot of people want to see what the Honda is bringing out. Share it, but one technology you see the headlights.
Yeah.
Usually like the Acura TL or MDX where it's a diamond LED shape, so it's very bright now. So you don't need to buy, HIDs aftermarket, run the wire, drill a hole.
The fit and finish on this bike is really nice. Unlike the KTM Super Duke, we just saw it, beautiful bike. I was very interested. The fit and finish, it's okay. It's so-so.
That's only for the KTM down with RC. They discontinued that. 20 grand.
That and the Super Duke was in his line. That's why I came and sit on it. I'm like, I got
on this for the track or something. He might.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Mike. Hey man.
Yo.
Johnny. Yo man, I brought you 2 stickers, dude.
What?
Yeah, for sure. For you and A, man.
Say hello.
Johnny. Nice to meet you guys. Yo, can I get a picture?
Yeah, of course. Yo, he's like this. He's like putting his hands real lightly. Yo, it's all good, man. Come on. It's a big dude, man.
Thanks, man.
Yo, I appreciate you watching everything, so it means a lot to me.
Bro.
This dude, man,
I don't
is
have
awesome.
a gimbal, but you got it.
Nah, it's all right, man. Yeah, it's all
Drive the Cowie Johnny.
Pe-
Oh man, funniest dude, dude. I saw him ripping on Ocean Parkway.
Yeah.
No, that was Mexico.
Oh, right. You guys are in Mexico.
How fast were you going? How fast were you going?
45 miles an hour.
Oh
on
my
the Ocean
God.
Parkway.
And I appreciate you stopping by.
absolutely,
Dude,
I really appreciate
it.
Dude,
Means a lot, man.
love the content, bro. I love
Thank you. We appreciate it. Do I look weird on the KTM?
Yes.
Do I?
Yes. So this year what they did was the frame, they actually have right here. Yeah, they actually have 2 bolts right here. So if you happen to let's say crash it and stuff, doesn't have to be like a total loss.
Okay.
So you can actually take this out.
So the subframe?
Yes, the subframe is actually, you can take it out, put another one in. Suspensions and this are obviously, fully adjustable, on and back.
I really like the new headlight though they have. That's really.
That's amazing. This actually, when you're leaning, whatever side you're leaning towards, the one side is going to brighten up more at night.
Yeah, it's almost like the intuitive headlights where it's kind of following. It's cool. What's the going price for this? 18? 20,000 after taxes and everything. Yeah. Yo, there's no play on the throttle. Just snap right to it.
Yeah, the throttle response on this
It's just
really
like
good.
it's ride by wire.
Yes.
Nice. I feel like I like the bike a lot more, like visually looking at it, and I really like it a lot. When I sit on it, it feels a little different though.
Oh my God, no way.
Wow.
No.
Oh man, this is crazy though. I don't see what's the huge deal. Everybody's like, I gotta get me one of these things. It's so tiny. So it feels like a toy. That's a Seabass bike.
See, that bike, I would take it any day over to any other one.
Yeah, but the R1 sounds so crazy, man.
Have you heard this thing? This thing sounds crazy too. I like the meters.
Yo,
Oh shit, I think I can do this.
with him bringing this bike up in the air, this is big, man. This is not like,
Oh, wheeling it?
yeah. Shout out to Seabass for doing that, man. Yeah, he brings this thing up, but you know, you can't feel the weight though. It's the once you pop the clutch and you throttle it, it's gonna go right up. You know, the Honda was more comfortable than this.
Yeah,
That Honda was, yeah.
This thing made for track. It's not for comfort. This thing is to kill you.
Yeah, you know what? These bikes are cool. Like you cannot, like I already have Crimp right here doing that. You can't ride this every day. Yeah, let's go to BMW. Excuse me. I don't know you, sir. No.
How are you?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Doing good.
Dude,
Yes.
thank you for watching and supporting, and I really appreciate it, man. So, thank you for spotting me out. So, how long you been watching the channel, man?
6 months.
6 months?
I'm still a newbie.
No,
Still a
man, it's
newbie.
cool, man.
Trying to
You watch all the time to me. The people that watch is like family, so it's like, you have an Instagram, let the people know so they can check you out, man.
Just Casper Elite 1337.
Any question you have, whatever, just hit me up, man. Guys, this is Chris, really dope dude, pleasure. I love meeting the New Yorkers, so this is very important to me. It's very special, man. I really appreciate it, man.
Great meeting. Great meeting.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Yeah, it's heavy, though. It's heavy. I feel like the neck is very long, like so far off the tank. It's kind of very unusual. That's the thing. Some bikes, I feel like they're a lot nicer to look at and then actually having it kind of thing. Like this is beautiful, like looking at the design, but now that I'm sitting on it, I probably wouldn't buy this. It's definitely beautiful though. Yeah, it's still pretty top heavy, but the bars are a little bit better. Yeah. And I really like this visually. I would never buy it though. Like seeing this all over the place, I'm like, oh, this is beautiful, but I can't. You have a lot of money, you just want to have an extra bike, like you take around, this would be perfect, but not for me. That feels better. The weight is not as heavy as those guys a little bit. The suspension's adjustable. This might be a more expensive one. I sat on that, you know, that was one of the yeah.
Okay.
I was very excited for it. It just doesn't feel that comfortable.
Well, the thing about the racer, the good thing about the R19 in general, any kind of one of these four, is the seating position. You've got handlebars, you're not on clip-ons, you've got a very comfortable seating position.
Yeah.
The minute you go over to a race-oriented bike or a speed-oriented bike, you get those clip-ons. It's great for agility, you know, keeping yourself low to the bike. The problem with that is comfort goes right out the window. So all of that weight.
It feels like as I was going down this line here, until I sat on this one, this felt a lot more inviting to me.
All of these bikes are derivatives of this one. This bike is going to have the most refined suspension, the most refined brakes, but essentially they're all more or less the same. But this one is going to have all the nicest stuff. Now, 17s, they haven't told me. This is a 17 model. 16s, fully loaded, are right around 15.5. 1170cc twin boxer. So those two cylinder heads are where the pistons shoot this way. I think the bike is cool for its characteristics.
You could buy this and turn it to that.
Right. You don't see a lot of bikes where the cylinder heads are sticking out of the sides.
Yeah.
You know, when you romp on this bike, you actually get a little bit of, you know, motion from the cylinder heads pumping outwards. So I like it, as well as you don't see a lot of bikes with drive shafts.
Talk to me about maintenance for the bike.
That's a cool thing.
And the shaft too.
You're never changing sprockets. You're never lubing a chain, adjusting a chain. Every other oil change, you're draining the oil out of that thing, filling it back up, and going about your business. So maintenance on these things are very, very low. This is the air-cooled engine that they built in the 80s. So this motor's been around for a very, very long time. This is a solid.
So it's pretty refined.
Yes.
Oh, Pete, that's for you right there. That's for you.
If Pete sits on this thing, it's like him wearing a G-string. It's gonna go straight through. Pete, move away. Oh, that's nice. Somebody put it into gear already. You know the thing is about coming to these shows and checking these things out? Some of the bikes I would never think I would buy or like. You never know. This has a lot of personality, man.
This is actually the bike I wanted to get before I got the 750.
Got a belt already. It's pretty nice, man. I like the fact that it's very simple.
Not too many bells and whistles with it.
Yeah.
The tank is a little small, like my tank is a little bigger, but if you're just cruising around town.
No, it's not too bad. I think what Harley specializes in is comfortable couch seats. I always tell people, you're not gonna need that much more than that, man. I mean, like riding around New York City is like, a lot of people is like, you know, for me, whenever I'm buying a bike, I never look at the size of the engine. That's like one of the last things, because I'm not gonna race it. That's not like a make or break point for me. You need a lot of bottom end torque, at least in my opinion. Because if you're riding through Manhattan to Queens, Jersey, you want to be
to pass.
to pull out.
Yeah.
How often
Right.
you gonna ride 160 miles an hour? This bike is nice though. It's actually friendly in the weight department too.
I mean, it's about like 600 pounds.
Yeah, this is pretty dope.
We had the best conversation. He was going to do a video where he was not exactly in the building, and then he was going to get in the building and say he was in the building and then get out of the building. But we don't.
Stand in like a doorway and go, is this close enough in the building? So you're always on our mind.
That would be awesome. I got to do that now.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, so this right here is the our boss's bike, the owner of the shop.
Oh, nice.
This is the Hyper 821. Obviously, powder coated the frame. A lot of trick bits. RCSs. Obviously a lot of stuff. Full SC Project exhaust. Rapid bike electronic piggyback system with clutchless upshifts, just like all like the new stuff. This one he takes on the track, obviously with real tires.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Yeah, no, but this is for kind of the street and kind of look gangster, you know what I mean?
Which RCS is this? Those are 20s or 17s?
It's a 17 RC. Yeah, because for the Hyper.
That came stock?
No.
And he didn't have any issues putting 17s on there
No.
with the calipers or anything like that. So
No, it's perfect. These brakes are like amazing. CNC rear sets on there, Samco hoses. Obviously the swing arm is powder coated, frame, subframe.
how's he digging the SE project? And no termies. I'm seeing no termies.
A lot of we have Aquapovics on the race bikes.
Okay.
But SC Project, these pipes are so loud. It's almost like it's a little
Unbearable.
It's a little too loud.
Okay.
But it does sound good.
It's not like ridiculously loud where it's annoying, but
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just really.
And then installed K-Tech internals in here for suspension. K-Tech is what we use on all the race stuff, and we are a K-Tech dealer. So K-Tech is amazing. I went to the to the training for K-Tech, and I was so impressed with the internals of this stuff. Everything is like anodized, like billet. It's just beautiful stuff.
All right, hold on.
Got big bass. Oh yeah, make sure I get. All right, ready?
Look.
So what we're working on right now is an S&S X-Wedge engine using kind of hybrid of internals and components from us and from them. We're designed in-house in Brooklyn.
The fit and finish is looking really good. I know you guys are probably still tuning.
Yeah.
But even if you notice the minor detail of the kickstand being pushed on the inside flush like that, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Right? Look at that. That's really cool, man. What's the weight?
Right now it's about 600 pounds, and for production it'll be about 550. For the size of the engine,
What's the size, by the way? I didn't
it's a
know.
1900 cc.
Ah, okay.
For the size of it, it's light. You consider that if you compare it to any other cruiser that's just 1900 cc's, it's going to be 800 pounds.
It's beautiful, man. It's a marvel, actually. That's what I think, really.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's really cool. My only concern from seeing it, I like how parallel everything is like you're very close to bottoming out, though, a little bit.
Yeah, we're close there. It's we have some room to play also with the suspension and the height, and then also with the thickness of that piece itself.
Okay.
So we can kind of shift the volume around a little bit. We have a little room to play.
Heat and vibration, how's that?
Heat vibration.
For that big of an engine?
It's it's a big engine. It'll be
gonna be hot.
Yeah. Vibration though, it's a 56-degree engine, and so a lot of that vibration S&S kind of tuned out based on the angle of the engine. Yeah, this is our first prototype, and
so you can see that it's gonna go a lot further once.
Yeah.
It's really amazing, mind blowing. Seriously.
Thank you, man.
Pete, you want to be in on this?
No.
They like my Kawasaki. It's a very nice motorcycle. What's going on? What's good? It's the full in the building with a clutch first.
In the building.
In the building. Big building.
Yeah, it's a pretty big building.
Big. New York City style.
Is that a little bit extra here for the coverage for the heat, or this was stock?
That's stock.
Stock.
Yeah, that's stock.
Was that the after? Right, that was the one they released after, right, when they were having some of the heat issues.
Yeah, I mean that was in the 1199. This is 1299, so it's a little different. But these were the ones that didn't come on the 1199. These covers for the engine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the race was on September 11th, and so they wanted to show some support for everyone. So the racer actually designed the graphics for it, Corey Alexander, and it was a memorial to the firefighters.
I really like that. That has a lot of personality to it. It's been stripped down a little bit, and
so these are the race bikes. These are the real deal. This Acropovix exhaust system is $15,000.
What?
This exhaust is non-consumer. You can only get it if you actually race.
Okay.
And you have to get sponsored by them. They don't sell this. So this exhaust is sick.
I can imagine. This thing sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Just stock. I can imagine how it sounds here.
And then the tank, it's a stock Panigale tank, Panigale R, obviously modified to fit more gas in. So this was all taken apart and actually molded to actually carry more gas to finish a race.
What's the gold coating you guys have here?
This is just heat. A lot of heat from the engine comes up and heats up the fuel just to keep the fuel tank cooler.
Tag, look at the back tire, man. You guys already never even cleaned it off. You can see all the trimming back here.
Yeah, these bikes are sick. These are full-on race bikes.
There's a car we got to
I'm clearing off the drool off your face. I'm just saying.
Dude, that's nice. There's a car we got to jam. I like that. They got a car over for me.
I mean, the thing is, I'm super fascinated with these bikes, and I really love them, but it's very hard for me to wrap my head around spending almost 20 grand on something it's just like I'm not going to use on a daily basis. I couldn't. Right now, I ride my Monster more than anything. I love it.
What kind of Monster you got?
It's 796, but it's all decked out already. Everything's been reworked on it. It's pretty much similar to your boss's bike.
Yeah.
It's completely not even stock anymore, but it's comfortable. You got tons of torque on it, and they've been refined for so long, and that they've reached a threshold where comfort, you get torque, you get power, and I feel like now they're moving a little bit in reverse because they're toning down the bikes to make it a lot more friendlier for, I guess, newcomers.
Yeah.
So
No, you're totally right. The older Ducatis were really harder to ride.
yes, I am, sir.
Plug first?
Yes. Did they send you to me?
No, you sent
Yes,
me
they did.
You sent me to you. I'm on their
I didn't
YouTube
say.
and Moto Amino.
Really?
Yeah, I said I'd meet you. I said, I got the Monster.
Oh my God! Really?
The red
That's
Monster.
awesome, man.
Nice to meet you, man.
Give me a hug, sir. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you watching. I think a lot of people are not, because if you're probably ridden the Yamahas and Hondas. If you roll on the throttle, you're still gonna get that power bands going straight through. It's on and off. On the ducks, on and off. So a lot of people come to our videos like, how do you ride your bike so smooth? And I'm like, I guess you kind of get used to it, and I really love the brand. I like what it brings to the table. It's not just the bike. I know there's a lot of flaws, but then again, every brand has flaws. I think a lot of people like to highlight it.
Most bikes don't have soles, which I feel like
Exactly. And I was explaining, I'm gonna do a video to kind of explain how you ride a duck and to make it smooth. You can make it smooth if you want. It just requires a lot more. Instead of using the computer to do it, you're using your brain. So at least, absolutely. So most of the time, if you're going into a corner, I tell people on a duck, I'm in your rider, so you already know. You're going into the corner, chopping your throttle, it kind of screws you over.
Yeah,
So same thing. If you're going in at 70, if you're not committed, that's it.
Yeah.
You have to be committed. Either that, if you want to get your engine real nice and smooth, instead of messing with the throttle, keep it open, and then from there you feather it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it takes a lot of practice and like cornering and everything else. If you notice on first gear, it's kind of like jerking, very choppy, and it takes that experience with it. And then when people watch the videos, like, I can't tell if your bike has been modded, because I didn't take the sprockets out. I didn't change anything because I wanted to make sure the mileage is being counted properly. I wanted to make sure that I'm still getting my top end with it. And it's just over time, it's like, oh man, never mind. It does exactly what I wanted to.
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit more effort.
If you're also in a higher gear, you actually have more control with the throttle because it's softer. It's not so much.
Yes. If you do not know how to smooth things out with just the engine and your clutch, you cannot ride two up.
Oh yeah.
You cannot ride two up. That's cool, Pete. The thing is with bikes, it's very easy to make them look cool. Looking cool, but then if it's not functional, it just doesn't work.
See, if anything happens with this bike, you're fucked.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, that's like running out.
It's more of a showpiece to kind of display. Yeah.
It's a 950cc bike, very custom, different bars, different seat. You know, you got the pad for the front, headlights a little bit different, and then you got the pouch in the front as well. Little tail light, much smaller than the tail light on the stock bike.
Tell me more about that, actually. That's very interesting.
Halogen light, LED. It's not going to basically blow out at all.
That's really cool.
It's going to take you years to kill this.
Only thing about it feels really.
It's got front shocks.
It's not that it's heavy, but the kickstand is so low, it feels like it's gonna topple over when I'm trying to.
Yeah, you'll feel like it's going to take a little bit.
Yeah. This is really nice though. I like the look and feel. You can't take it off road though, right? No.
No, it does kind of have the off-road tires, but it can't go off-road now.
Okay. The modern stuff. Most people are doing
Yeah,
that.
it's a cafe racer, much bigger.
It's nice though. It's really beautiful bike. Yeah, this is nice too. Now look at the bars.
Yeah,
That's
it's got different bars on it, different seat.
so. This give you a drop. Mind me if I sit.
Yeah, go for it.
This is cool.
And then that like stock is gonna look
Like if I were to like get rid of my bike and I could do this, I could do that. I can live with Yamaha a little bit. This is cool the way it's kind of dipped down. Yo, this is dope. Torquey engine, right?
No,
It's not. I thought they were all like the F09.
the F09 would want to do more wheelies.
I actually really dig this. Actually, it's nice. It's like a iteration of clip-ons almost.
A little bit, and you know what? It gives you that flat track, like you're getting ready to crouch down and you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these bars, they're not that expensive. Everybody's like, oh, how much are they? Like $100. They're like $400. Different frame sliders right here. Different clutch lever, brake lever.
These are kind of big, but I get rid of them. This is dope. I like this a lot.
Lots of bad.
I want that one.
Oh, it's so light.
Well, yeah.
It's so light. Oh, this is sick. This is nice. That's like
Beautiful. It comes standard like that. Everything you see.
How much is this?
11.5 for 9. This is nice.
I'm doing twisties. Right.
It doesn't work with Pete though. Pete looks like he's basically sleeping with it. Yeah, that's a no bueno for you. Sorry. Marketing wise, what the brand is doing very smart. They branch off for lower cost. They're reusing and recycling older parts, engines, stuff like that, and building a new brand, something that's customizable, that's current gen. If you don't have $20,000, you can still get in. It's brilliant to some degree.
Yeah, it's
But-
been really popular. It's the
Yeah.
biggest selling bike.
It's doing what the Monster did for Ducati during a very dark times. Yeah, it's revitalizing the brand almost. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What up, brother? Now, my favorite video is the one on the cover of your with the whole camera thing. I'm like, come on, man.
Oh, so when I look back?
That he would say, oh, that's illegal, it's illegal. I'm like, oh. But I watch all your videos, man. Big fan, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
I love your videos. I love the work you do. Solid work, man.
I appreciate
You're
it,
very
man.
genuine, and I like your.
Yo, you're part of this. I'm telling you. I always tell people, I'm like, because you're watching it, you're not just watching. Because when you guys say something or tell me something, I take it and adjust it. So, and I want to do a new thing where I'm meeting up with everybody that watches, especially with New York, with family.
Yeah, of course, of course.
We're gonna do a see and taste New York. He's gonna take us to the Dominican.
That's yes. Oh, that would be great.
So it'll be a pleasure. I really appreciate it, man.
So, can I give a shout out right here?
Yeah, for sure.
We are in the motorcycle show, and you're watching Clutch First right here.
Yo, mañana.
Yo, brother, take care, man.
Yeah, man.
Take guys, all right?
Take it easy.
All right, I will.
We're out of here. Mama, baby, gotta go left.
Bye, motorcycle
Where's the little
show.
bag? You got it?
Bye, motorcycle show.
Deuces, baby.
Clutch First out.
And today I'm gonna read a few comments that keep me inspired, keeps the channel going, and keep me motivated when it's really difficult.